everyone, here's a quick lesson on how to use Amplify and Google Classroom together and getting the most out of your work. So here I have myself logged on to Clever. If you do not know your password, it is a good time to email your teachers. They'll be easily able to reset your password. Your username is your student ID number, which can be found under your information on Jupyter. Again, if you still don't know that information, you can email one of your teachers. They'll be able to get you the information for your ID number. But your password has to go through your science teacher to change. So before I get started with anything when it comes to using Amplify, I always log on to Clever first. This will avoid any confusion later on, since being logged in allows the program to easily switch. So when you go into Google Classroom, sorry, I'm just logging in real quick. There's going to be options for you to access your information. So I'm going to start with this class just because it's just for an example. When you log on, you're automatically detoured to the to-do list, which will bring you to all the things that have due dates and a few that do not have due dates. But the easiest way to make sure that you're up to date on your lesson is to actually go to the section on your science classroom and click on classwork. If you're using a tablet or a cell phone, this bar up here will actually be on the lower part of your screen. If you just tap anywhere on the screen, or scroll, it should just pop up on the bottom. Now, if you are in 605, 6, 7, or 8, I have labeled all of the lessons based on where you can find them on Amplify. U, C, L, unit, chapter, and lesson. I will go over that when we get back on Amplify. But if you're in a different science class, your teachers have different codings. I wouldn't worry about it so much. So if I click on a lesson, this one has sprinkles in it, so I'll click on that. This is Unit 6, Chapter 1, Lesson 3. Here you'll see that there is the YouTube video that is attached to it, and then the Amplify website. When I click on Amplify, since I've already logged in, it should bring you directly to the page on which you're being asked to work on. This is important because if you didn't log in, there's a chance that it'll bring you to the home page of Amplify, which is why I suggest logging in right away. So again, if we go back to the classwork, you'll see that there's the button to log on to Amplify and then the YouTube video. Some lessons will or won't have YouTube videos attached to it, but I would suggest actually opening this on a cell phone so that you can watch the lesson separately from the Amplify work. Now, let's revisit the Amplify website. And again, this is Unit 6, Chapter 1, Lesson 3. If I go onto the Amplify website, I have Unit 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Chapter 1, Lesson 3. And that's how you would get to it if you had to go the indirect way. Using the website, let me just turn on the student mode. You should either start here on the first page or on the warm-up, depending on where your teacher linked you to. Now, the best way to go on the website is to move about the website, is to click on the purple buttons down here, because that would make sure you don't miss any of the other parts. However, your teacher might ask you to skip around to different sections, which you could up here. So again, section 2 has 3 parts, but you can click up here. Now, when you change your answer, when you press update, it should turn green to let you know that your information has been saved. Now, for homework, make sure, again, you press update or submit, and it will automatically do it for you. Your teacher will be able to see everything you've written. Now, for any of the Spanish speakers, on any of the pages on Amplify, as long as you are on New York City ESP, which stands for Español, if you click on it, 7th grade has one, 8th grade has one as well. You click and, when you click on the lesson, you can click Español, and all of the information will be in Spanish. That includes the questions and the diagrams will be translated into Spanish for you. If you have any questions, please reach out to your science teachers. They'll be definitely able to help you. If you have any questions about this video, you can just leave a comment underneath the video.